Wachat kumbere de ichawa wa me lok lobo lok ma kumbere tie dok dano weng pe dano me Kenya ke kan eno dano me Uganda pat pange pingo elections no Bolo Kwir me Kenya ni Ugandans machali annually me Uganda bidi way one bedak what he half Kenyans pian concentration ma nena annually me Uganda bidi ke twale pinena bichel eni bidi way one be no tika ko results and you be one more Bolo Kwir de dai ni kumeti ngat mo lawyer Ayer Williams me Ruto president manyen me logo Kenya la wo chairman me electoral commission ma me gila date wa fula chebukati ayo declaring William Ruto ni president manyen iyom kene iti chwa ko baba.
Well, I think Kenjo Mukwa Wajani a posting which the hustler has been voted the president. And that is simply a congratulation message to whoever wins. Why the tension was so high in only 90% of our trade ties is with Kenyans. Kenya is our main transit route in terms of Yomichat, in terms of flying out, in most of the things. Relations, Kenya, chok full. Chide noni, fact ni when want to Luo, particular Luo community mati Kenya. Now the integration goes beyond. Now we have personal feelings and personal affiliations.
Attachments.
And attachments. The Luo community. Nevertheless, in an election as a liberalist, I want to let the best candidate win. And Ruto was declared the winner. Everyone has a history. Kenero ikarma oberuka PM. Terms are big part PM. Either at one time he was a political prisoner or one time he was in exile. So he had bumpy rides in his political career. The last time he's coming on now, this is the final time Odinga, by hook or crook, it was a win-win situation. At least, Owek Kilitamadi, Achel, Babo Thierry, at 77 years.
Kigumaraj, Kenyadong was the last chance ma la date Raila Odinga.
Terrible.
At 77 years. But
it is terrible because Kenano, don't flashing or can you? And I am the hustler. I am the man for the people, by the people. And I working out can anyone know. That was just as simple as changing the logic of politics.
America one and come biography man not come low gari my intiluga never come to President Manyan me logo Kenya ni William Samoy Arab Ruto Kenyal and in the Pierre wa chel me dimba para rio makali ba chel kimi abongwan ke Pierre bichel we bichel ngat matiri maka Pierre bijwe bichel put can.
He's not an old man.
Yeah, 56 no for the tiri at the day obedi deputy president me Kenya uchake makali bario ke pa we 2013 Karchelma President Uhuru Kenyatta no year and ubeno o donyo me beru Deputy President Jubilee Air ticket beru bena na me parliament makali ba chel kimi abungwan ki piara abungwan we bor 1998 wa 2013 uberu bena Minister me Home Affairs regime pa Daniel Arap Moi meno chake wa iduma boro me makali bario kerio 2002 yunge beno beru bena regime pa Mwai Kibaki medon kumbede tiliele beru Minister me Agriculture chake makali bario ke boro wa ali bario kia pa yunge beno beru Minister me Higher Education meno duma ngwen wa duma pa me mwaka ali bario ke pa 2010 yo enidong kumbede mala woni cha para chel mo tianom afula chibukati ma tiebe amukama mamegwa chairman me electoral commission declaring and ngan makiyer manyen president manyen me lobo me Kenya karibena nyer beri campaign ba pat kita and president manyen ko beri kiyer wajini the bar has been set Kenya politics pa Kenya nyochumi bie pa Kenya tikina na da magina le mono do ni mature politics democracy ma ini tikina na ne kere chui nwer monetie and politics ma peron poran ki megwa me Uganda.
Gianma Amero Kwanyone from his accepted speech ma kenano ilonge katwacheni I will run a transparent, open and a democratic government. Now, that is what everyone expects. In our marketing declaring results, prayer mala ole obino the Anglican bishop geno wajo. Wajini we have children to take back to school, we have a country to care for, we have a nation to nurture. That is a message. Makiri kanu chunyi tika chuila kwe inono wi tika lake. Madong Ruto bino ka lock, matika lock. Ituke no nani well. It's not a mistake that people are voted.
Apart, American wa loko ilokom jomo kyan ma uberi kitamne ni kit ma Ruto no kuberi tika lwen ki boss ne ba president me Kenya Uhuru Kenyatta. Kichwak ma Raila Odinga veteran politician la chwe BAP mwaka maduong tiyo kichwak ma diet tiyo kichwak po Uhuru Kenyatta ni tamne Ruto de dai ni no Roma lawyer.
Well, ena wachene come rain or sun, the bar had been set. Ni korbuchwe tunkama Odinga ti ye. Expectant. Ni danweng neno hope. But this is the gist of election. Ni the crowd does not determine the number of votes. Kaminero genoteme ni while Odinga as a rhetoric was cherry or lega. Madon bulu chene. Is he in the news? Yeah? Kiwani while Odinga took a rhetoric action to win the votes of the elites in Kenya, giving mass amount of money to churches, Ruto played a simple game. He only went to the ghetto boys.
And again, and Lutero Matina, it can ghettos, get in Islam, may why again a Bolo Kwir.
Anyway, Kumbeti,
Mokwano, and a mere bid me or two Mutaka woman, Pomer Jarka Bolo Kwir.
Ene Marachane, PMK Nero Kumbeti, the elites ma. It's a simple thing. Even in Uganda, the elites malogoma duong jomokwani. What percentage do they constitute? And how many of them cast their vote? The youth ma inenoti ghetto maki wajini Ruto was going to them. No, we are going to push for change. The youth must come. The youth came on board and voted. So where everything just came like a trigger. Ni where is Odinga?
Wakong no walore lokom Raila Odinga pi kumberi don wang ma beach ma lemon kumberi ticket ne ilorangea when ni rejected 5 times ma ki kware and me package and me be president ne Kenya. Mo ma don kumberi Raila itami what do you think he didn't get right?
Ingeo Roma kanu no mwagare fodnare e watching you'll never lose. Right, you know what happened with our heroes like Nelson Mandela, 27 years, Oberibuch, Okaro, Oyele, Omerchero. Watching any koro no right, nyopo no right, anero Jimmy Duong. In any how we flick through to win the votes. Kidong get maraji kui this confidence. Kado it too confident. No, we are going to win this. Assumption more because you have the majority vote, you have the majority followership. There's also that sympathy, and then there's trials. My time no, sure deal. This time it's going to work. Sometimes you might lose the gifts of tying the grips in the loose ends. Now loose ends, while you're looking at the elites, you forget that the ghetto people are there. Ni Baba Oberka what. Kama lo diro mo kanati ye mange atini wegi gaino ramo konye mi loyo kui ento lumu kano char ka yinyu kui ikin pin beri chalo men gweno mir keto ka weng we nong mi achama chi por dinga ni por wachini gemo maraji berutie ero gen maner ni gwa wigo wilo ni la kori group pa volumo ni mateno teno matiken ori no miro be ke digi chok.
Kongo loko ilokom jomo kyan maguberi kitamni kumbeti kama lo me Kenya do oyeni lokman me tribal sentiments pen lok ganayan inti ma diet I Kenya lok me dynasty family inayo uberike kumedong family inayo lobi lok me teach ma pere itching do ten unemployment matio ma diet kumbeti lo me Kenya guberi kitamni baba mwaka piera we bier no dong popo twero Kimiro ngar madak governor tek. Kung lokom tribal sentiments lok me poko kakaki dynasties.
Kenero Lokakaka comedy is a very big thing in Kenya But Benamir Wachineni, according to the newspapers, and even Kimunyi Lokpa Ruto in his acceptance speech, Wachi, Kenya has set the bar. We are beyond the tribal alignment. Now, Meronyoratini, they themselves understand that their tribal sentiments, ikingike kenge, don kanyoli mi Kenya tino kargo Bolo Kwir. Kui panyoli mi Kenya ntika wachane duon pakara, duon patela madokli kono dogola, tela mabirni kono wano ngagini, mi Robert pe, wati yu chalo dana di, achiel. Kawati yu chalo dana achiel, chiwa konyo riemo, pero mabiro ilokom kara, ilokom dini, ilokom dogola, ilokom gai. And that is where the Kenyans have scored.
Waj ma bete twal wa bere mara ki foch ma det e kom Bolo Kwir pa president melo ma Kenya ni entro bene po waromo chairman po waj ni nyer mo kano bere ken ping commissioners an wan ken gena bero manogiti a board me electoral commission IEBC ma megi kono go gen pego bero I bomas building kama no kibi declaring ye president gen gitika wache ni results ane the pay results me ati so nyuar matiana mogoti underground manoti war ken ping ne ana wa I bomas green lwen mo be ken ping manok pat
Petie gi mama war matis moth even the most successful election will always have scandals in it kumbe the Kenyan election one watching it was good or it was successful. And members of the IEBC, committee they held an independent viewpoint. Press conference prior to the announcement. They have their subject, they have their issue. First of all, Marco Jomati, members of the commission board, is already a threat. Or it shows you where's the democracy. It's a threat to democracy. PMK Maroge, Achiel Amunyi Makenone, according to the news, near Achiel Mon Makawachin Kemaro, within one of the sub-county, Kinomota.
Commissioner Achiel.
Yes, Commissioner Achiel, Kinomota. Now, these are things that will happen in an election. But what lessons do we pick as a country?
Iwaje mabe, ilokom geneko, ilokom chair, bomas kamano results ki be declaring ye. Inipe wang machel ma Raila tika King. In 2017, makitika declaring la lawyer mo be kar eno bedu President Uhuru Kenyatta. Honorable Raila Odinga bene po o bomas building kamano results ki be declaring ye. This time round berdaka ye pedaka o. Itamani ngo mano kirila kuri apora eno ni.
Ingeyo ke bero ingeni ke kita eno following kwede. Me Achiel in an electoral process Roma bedni eno bero pe but he can delegate his representative.
This time no mir ol kom o.
Well, we can't justify ngomotime. Inge bene ba kakido inge ni pikwine be don petika warma be nyo pentika lake pressure ya in.
Pian in chaku nyoto ning I building kamano ki declaring la wore in la yo. Weno bene ning pigwang mo de ramaton pa.
No, kidika pigwang ko ine araba. It's a pat on the back. Ka ini lawyer ko be nyo ka wano be ka pimwane kwedi chiki mini award. Pegea kamoto chinya wachini congratulations. It's as simple as that. And gestures of peace, communication, and how we are going to interface in the coming years. Ko pitum tin PM ki wani ine lawyer. Ero ka ana bena fure wacha foi la mera.
Jomo kana ma gipe ki tero eno nyokero eno ne me chung mano kwi lawyer in part. In that moment mano chimukata tika declaring la worry. No,
kiri kani bet penyo bet here. Begin the fact ne you will remain a Kenyan.
Of course.
You will remain a second. And in politics there's no position number 2. There's always number 1. Whether you are 10 or 20, you can't come one day and say I was the second.
Yeah,
second in what? In what?
Yes.
You live in the fact. Smart politics in Kenya. Once the president was announced, even the vice president was already there. It's not this thing of Uganda. It's not that sluggish kind of thing. Number 2 was the vice. It would be easier.
Jomo kena maguberu ma peguberu ka chwako the dear Raila Odinga guberu ka wachin ngat ma eno cheng me beru Lobcore Vice, Martha Karua. Benano poro me be MP constituency, ma mege so ene ne bebeno no perama konyo en ikep me guero kui.
No, of course, kenyadong eno poro, and then she has a benefit of interest. Madong to many from nowhere, she has become, and then this is a time that Martha has to go back to the constituency and deliver.
But at the day, Amir Kong, watcher Kong video manure kamaleng kit maki declaring kede President Manyen kumbeti me Kenya la wo cha parchel motiano chairman me electoral commission la dit wa fula chibukati aye uchi munyo timu declaration ene hongwa nen kong kit ma yupno war kede la wo I Kenya.
Kenya's Electoral Commission Chairman Wafula Chebukati has declared William Ruto the winner of a tight presidential race amid chaotic scenes.
Banya does not have.
So, in accordance with the law, the Constitution and the law, I, Wafula Chebukati, Chairperson of the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, hereby declares that Ruto William of ID number 6847208. Certificate. I invite the President-elect to come forward and receive the
Before the final announcement of the results, there was suspense that culminated into a physical fight that forced the electorate chair to abandon his seat at the Bomas and his two other colleagues until the area was secured. Ruto had appeared to be leading the long-time opposition leader Raila Odinga as Kenyans awaited final results of the election held nearly a week ago.
Yup mai beru kaneno ne lekelia ye
Sam's Crisip oberongira mwera madano weng mare Uganda. Jami pa Sam's timapo likine obero Crisps melayata, Crisps megonja, cookies, odi, berenge kemukene mapola ta. Nong jami pa Sam's Snacks e supermarket duju matilo baman. Sam's Snacks, no apora mamit.